Welcome to my YouTube channel Mechanical Engineering Management, and this is a basic mechanical engineering video lecture series. Today we are going to see one example of diesel cycle, and with the help of this we are going to understand the concept of the PV diagram of the diesel cycle also. So let's see first of all the description of the given problem. Here you can see the problem is based on the diesel cycle, and you know that on the PV diagram there are the two adiabatic process, one heat addition at constant pressure process and one heat rejection at constant volume process. So first of all I am going to write the given data into the symbolic notation. Here you can see this is the compression process. Here it is given to you the pressure at the beginning of the compression, means at the state 1. So here P1 is equal to 1 bar. Then temperature at the beginning of the compression process. So again this is the compression process and the temperature at the beginning means at state 1. So it is T1. Next the compression ratio is 40. So again you know that compression ratio is always V1 by V2, whether it is Otto cycle or diesel cycle, and that is simply denoted by small r. Next, cutoff ratio is 2. So in diesel cycle there is a cutoff ratio and that is equal to V3 by V2, and that is denoted by rho. Next, determine the temperature at the end of the compression. So here you can see this is the compression process, and at the end of the compression process means at the state 2. So it is T2 is equal to question mark and the air standard efficiency. So here the air standard efficiency for the diesel cycle means eta diesel is equal to question mark. Take gamma is equal to 1.4. Again my dear friend, if the gamma is not given to you in the examination, then you can assume gamma is equal to 1.4 because of this is the air standard diesel cycle. Now refer the list of the formulas for the Otto and diesel cycle. Here the question is about the T2. So my dear friend, you can find the T2 from this equation, but unfortunately you don't have the QS as well as the CP. So you cannot use this equation. But you know that 1, 2 is the adiabatic process. And for the adiabatic process, I can use any of these three equations because of these three equations are actually the adiabatic equations. And I can use the second equation because of you have the ratio of the V1 upon V2 and you have the temperature T1. So I can use this equation for the process 1, 2 so that I will get the T2 first. And then again I can use this equation for the efficiency of diesel cycle. Because of you have the cutoff ratio, you have the compression ratio, you have the gamma also. So this is the simple plan for this problem. So first I am going to consider the process 1, 2 as adiabatic process, and I am going to use the second equation for the state 1 and for the state 2. So T1 V1 raised to gamma minus 1 is equal to T2 V2 raised to gamma minus 1. Rearrange this term. So V1 upon V2 raised to gamma minus 1 is equal to T2 by T1. Now you know that V1 upon V2 is actually the compression ratio R, and that is given to you as 14. So put it over here. Gamma is also you have is equal to T2. But here T2 is your objective and T1 that is given to you as 300. So simplify this equation so that you will get T2 as 862.13 Kelvin. You know that temperature is always in Kelvin. So this is your first answer. So make a box. Now the second objective, efficiency of diesel cycle. So once again you know that efficiency of diesel cycle is equal to 1 minus 1 upon R raised to gamma minus 1 in bracket this factor. My dear friend, you should remember this formula for the efficiency of diesel cycle. Now put the value in this equation. So 1 minus as it is, R is given to you as 14, gamma is also given to you as 1.4, rho means cutoff ratio is also given to you and the rest of the part you can understand. Now simplify this equation. Suppose I am going to simplify this one. 1.4 minus 1 means 0.4. Here you can understand 2 raised to 1.4, that is 2.64. 2 minus 1 means 1. Again simplify. So 1 minus as it is. And here 14 raised to 0.4 means 2.874, and this part is here you can understand. Now simplify this term. So that is 0.4076. So that you will get the efficiency as 0.5924. But again you know that efficiency is always in percentage. So multiplied by 100, so that you will get the efficiency of diesel cycle as 59.24%. And this is your second objective. So make a box. This is very simple problem, my dear friend. Thanks my dear friend for watching this video. Kindly like, share and subscribe.